piano destek. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Kıyamet xez hon hay, galas hemes xez hon.
The torrent also carried boulders and rocks onto the road, disrupting traffic, he said. Rescue 1122 has repeatedly warned residents through loudspeaker announcements that monsoon rains can cause sudden and dangerous surges in the water levels of the Saran River and local streams, which can sweep away anything in their path. He added that a young man was killed and 2 women sustained serious injuries when a vehicle was struck by a landslide triggered by monsoon rains. In another rain-related incident in the Kolai area of Balakot, a landslide broke off from a roadside mountain and crashed onto a car travelling toward Kalandarabad in Ogai, leaving Mohammed Ramzan and 2 women critically injured. The girls were returning home to Bala Narat village in Chaklaban Union Council after school when they were swept away by floodwaters while crossing a local stream in Siran Valley. Locals rescued Faiza Bibi and shifted her to a nearby health facility where she was admitted. The SHO, who rushed to the scene with police personnel, said the stream, which usually remains dry, swelled suddenly due to a cloudburst and monsoon rains, sweeping away the 3 girls as they attempted to cross it. The flash flood also inundated nearby areas. The bodies of 2 of them were later recovered downstream. People nearby rescued one of the 3 girls swept away by the flash flood in a stream that usually remains dry, while the bodies of the other 2 were recovered from the Jabori area. Shinkiari Police Station SHO Tariq Khan told reporters the 3 schoolgirls were identified as 7-year-old Sonia Bibi, daughter of Mohammed Ashik and a student of Zafar Public School, 12-year-old Aisha Bibi, daughter of Qari Shafiur Rahman, and 7-year-old Faiza Bibi, daughter of Zahid Khan. Member of the Provincial Assembly Fatehul Mulk Nasser visited the flood-hit Johor village and assured the affected families of all possible assistance. There were also reports that floodwaters obstructed the flow of the Chitral River at several locations. In Mansehra, flash floods triggered by a cloudburst devastated Bala Narat village in Siran Valley, sweeping away 3 schoolgirls. Later in the day, flash floods in Broshigram, village name as reported, destroyed at least 20 houses, a petrol pump and standing crops. The floods also damaged 2 bridges, disrupting traffic on the Chitral-Peshawar road. In a separate incident, flash floods in Shishiko caused property losses worth millions of rupees.
Flash floods triggered by monsoon rains and cloudbursts caused widespread devastation in parts of Lower Chitral and Mansehra districts of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa on Monday, destroying dozens of houses and key infrastructure, while claiming 3 lives in Mansehra, including 2 schoolgirls swept away by floodwaters and a man killed in a rain-triggered landslide. Flash floods hit 3 villages in Lower Chitral, destroying more than 40 houses, a petrol pump and 2 bridges, while causing widespread damage to crops and orchards. Local sources said a torrent in Jugor, village name as reported, washed away at least 25 houses and damaged standing crops and orchards. However, residents managed to move to safer places in time, and no loss of life was reported. They were rushed to the Tehsil headquarters hospital in Balakot, where doctors pronounced Ramzan dead. The injured women were referred to King Abdullah Teaching Hospital, Mansehra, for further treatment. Meanwhile, district administrations across the upper parts of Hazara Division directed families living along streams and riverbanks to move to safer locations during the monsoon season. Pakistan this week stepped up disaster preparedness as authorities warned of fresh flash flood risks across northern regions, and the World Meteorological Organization, WMO, forecast that El Niño would continue strengthening into a major climate event, raising the likelihood of more extreme weather in the months ahead. Pakistan is among the countries most vulnerable to climate change, despite contributing less than 1% of global greenhouse gas emissions. Floods in 2022 submerged a third of the country, killed more than 1,700 people, and caused billions of dollars in economic losses.